Hello students. In the vibrant town of Praladpur, a young girl named Sonali was known for her insatiable curiosity and boundless energy. Sonali lived in a cozy cottage with her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Singh Juniors, and grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Singh Seniors. The grandparents were both archaeologists. Their house was filled with artifacts from their adventures, and Sonali had always been fascinated by their tales of discovery. One such bright morning, grandparents Mr. and Mrs. Singh decided to embark on a new expedition to find a hidden treasure rumored to be hidden deep in the heart of a mystical forest. They left Sonali with her mother. Sonali's mother was known for her wisdom and storytelling. Sonali's mother had a knack of weaving tales that captivated her daughter. She began by telling a story about an ancient treasure hidden within the forest, guarded by enchanting creatures and protected by the very trees and rocks that surrounded it. As she spoke, Sonali's imagination soared, and she couldn't resist the temptation to venture into the forest to find this treasure. After her mother's story, Sonali's eyes sparkled with excitement and she declared, "I am going to find the treasure just like Grandpa and Grandma." Her mother warned her to be cautious but also encouraged her adventurous spirit. Sonali set off with her backpack, determined to discover the treasure. As she entered the forest, the air grew cool and the whisper of leaves filled her ears. She wandered deeper into the woods, following a winding path until she reached a clearing where a small bubbling brook ran through the heart of the forest. At the edge of the brook, she noticed an elderly man with a long white beard sitting on a rock. He looked wise and kind. Sonali approached him and asked, "Sir, have you seen the hidden treasure in this forest?" The old man smiled warmly and replied, "Ah, young adventurer, the true treasure of this forest is not gold or jewels. It is something far more valuable." Perplexed, Sonali inquired, "What do you mean?" The old man continued, "The treasure here is the respect and care that we show to the nature and all the creatures that call this forest their home. It is about understanding the delicate balance of life and the beauty of every living thing." As Sonali listened to the old man's words, her eyes were opened to a different kind of treasure. She realized that the respect for nature, like her grandparents had shown through their archaeological work, was the true wealth of the forest. With a newfound understanding, Sonali made her way back home, where her grandparents had returned from their expedition. She shared the old man's wisdom and expressed her gratitude to her mother and her grandparents. So, the moral of the story is, respect gains you perspective. Word meanings: insatiable, that cannot be satisfied. Archaeologists, someone who studies the buildings, graves, tools, and other objects of people who lived in the past. Artifacts, something made or given shape by man, such as tool or a work of art, especially an object of archaeological interest. Fascinated, to attract or interest somebody very much. Expedition, a long journey for a special purpose. Mystical, strange and wonderful. Captivated, to attract and hold somebody's attention. Enchanting, powerfully pleasing, appealing or delightful. Temptation, a feeling that you want to do something even if you know that it is wrong. Venture, a project which is new and possibly dangerous. Brook, a small flow of water. Perplexed, filled with uncertainty. Gratitude, a strong feeling of appreciation to someone or something for what the person has done to help you. Perspective, the ability to think about problems and decisions in a reasonable way without exaggerating them. That's all for today. We shall dive into more such stories along the way, so stay tuned. Bye.